Hello and welcome to another tip of tips for dummies. Today I'll be doing the brake pads on a 2006 Ford Ranger F-150. And the process is the same as the other ones. Just first we have to take this cover out. Then we have to loosen I have to use my legs because so the next thing is just to lift the vehicle up. So the next thing, we're gonna find a good spot to lift the vehicle up. And I found this. Just this place. So I'm gonna put a tower.
You already get the car up? The truck? Oh, you put it on the... do you have the jack? What happened to the big one? You don't have a big one?
Tower?
Yeah, you don't
There
have...
it is.
Oh, it's hard, dude. What happened to the...
Pon zapatos.
I feel more comfortable like this.
¿Ya te bañaste?
No, not yet.
We're not gonna be able to do it all today, man. The rotor is so bad. I'm gonna have to
What do you
take
mean?
it to do a resurface. So we're just lifted up. We're in the process of removing the tire.
What the hell?
All right. So we're gonna remove the tire.
Piston.
We're gonna check the condition of the rotor, and well, yeah, the rotor is in really bad conditions, as I thought. You know.
Damn.
So I'm gonna have to send this to resurface.
Oh shit. It has no brakes, Dad. What the heck?
All right. So
On both of them?
it could be. All right. So we're gonna be removing these two bolts. This one right here, and that one in the bottom. It's right there, somewhere around there. All right, and that calls for an 18mm socket and ratchet. And be my guest, bro.
It's because I have small hands. Alright.
So we got a tube. Remove the.
So sore. Is it this way or that way?
Yeah, the way you're doing it. No,
This way?
Yes. Así no se hace.
It's really tight, man.
Oh, I'll get it then.
Yeah, it's super tight. Here, I'll hold the camera. Hello, it's your favorite cameraman. Wait, it's a little dusty. Wait, hold up. Oh, never mind. It was just light. Yes. Got it. Look, man. This. Yeah.
So this is the angle on which I'm gonna have to take the bottom one. It's super tight, so I have to use a tube as a leverage.
Got it.
It's out.
It's out.
Sometimes you have to find that.
Sometimes you have to find the right place.
My son is a queer.
My dad is a queer. No, I'm just saying. Do you need a light over there?
Yeah. And we have to remove this bolt, so.
He's removing the bottom bolt from the rotor, and he's got it. As you can tell, because the brake came off. Now we are replacing these brakes because it's already scratching metal on metal. But you see we're a little late on it because it started scratching the disc. So now we have to replace the whole disc. Dad, lift the rotor with your hand because it's pushing against the screw. Lift the rotor.
Which one of these?
Lift it up. Yeah, lift it up. It's gonna be way looser if you lift it up. Recógelo. Yeah, make sure it's like that and then unscrew it.
Okay.
Is it looser?
Yeah.
Told you.
You're smart. Okay, you can stop recording. But we're gonna have to remove the rotor.
Okay, repeat it.
So we're gonna have to remove the rotor because it's all damaged.
Scratched up.
Yeah, it was metal to metal. So we're gonna have to take it out. So by doing so, you have to remove this pin first. You do it with a pair of pliers. I don't have it right here, but I need a pair of pliers. I am gonna need some pliers. Record. There you go.
So we found the pliers.
Yeah, so we found the pliers. All we have to do is bend it and put it together like this. Alright, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Then
You grab it from the bottom.
Taking it off.
Look, tighten it and then grab the tube and smack the wrench and it'll pull it off like butter.
What do you mean?
See, hold this. Let me teach you an old mechanics trick. No, I'm just hold the camera too. Just
You have to turn that.
yeah.
¿Ya la apretaste más? Okay.
Little too much.
Good. So the pin came out.
Old mechanics trick.
Alright, so now we gotta remove this. We have to remove that nut right there. And we gotta find the right size. I don't know if you have
That nut.
Alright, to be continued. Alright, so I got this 36 millimeter
Lug nut.
wrench.
Hold this.
And we're gonna remove it.
Pass me
Sorry
the.
about the camera. Go.
One. It's too tight.
Alright,
You give it a try.
so this is so tight. So I'm gonna try it. You hold it.
All right. I need muscle man for this one. One. Go. Push. Just don't rub your nuts on me. Oh, this is gonna be hard, man. Oh no, we're scratching it, man.
See? How do you know?
Yeah, look at all that.
So maybe that's not the right size?
Nah. Made a little bigger. 30C, do you have them?
No, I don't have another size. Not bad.
Ooh, no, it's gonna fall. No man. Oh, we got it.
All right.
Yes.
So it came out.
Yes.
So now we know this thing has got a lot of torque. We're gonna find out what the torque is on this puppy.
Is that bad if it's super tight?
No, I mean you gotta have the right torque.
So that means it's gotta be tightened more?
Probably, yeah, with a torque wrench.
How are you gonna do that if you don't have one? Do you have one?
You rent the torque wrench.
There you go, rent
So
a
we
torque
got it
wrench.
out.
We'll speed this process up.
Alright. Got this puppy out. Alright guys, so to remove the rotor, you have to primer it with a big old screwdriver, and if you have a rubber hammer, that will help you out a lot. You hit it from that side, not a hammer like this, but a rubber hammer, and you just push it until this thing comes out. All right, we have to make sure this is very clean. You can clean it with WD-40. And now we have to work on the brakes. On the brakes. So I have the brakes right here. It's heavy. Put it right here on top. Okay. I'm gonna put it right there on top of the. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. So we got the brakes right here, and we're gonna take the calipers. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take I forgot, I was gonna take first this one. Come with the with this metal thing. Then you have to push 10. All right. We take the metal out. We take this piece out. Then I'm gonna put one of these back in here to push the pistons back with the C-clamp, a C-clamp. Not the C-clamp, but with a C-clamp. Need to get the screwdriver and the C-clamp back, and I'll be continuing. Okay, so I told you I was gonna put one of these back. Just like this. So I'm gonna push these things a little bit back one by one because it's too far out and it's not letting me put the older brake pad. And I'm just gonna push this a little bit. You can see how easily it goes. And I'm gonna push the other one too, pretty much at the same time. So that way I can put the old brake pad, so that way I just can push it back, you know, at the same time, pretty much at the same time. Okay. See how easy it goes? Okay, I'm gonna remove it, and I'm gonna try to put one of those old brake pads now. It didn't let me because it was too far out and it was just a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna put this skinny one there, here. Yeah, just like this. Now I'm able to push both of them pretty much at the same time. It's not level, but it'll do the same job. See what I'm talking about? So now I'm pushing it back, both. So I pushed it a lot. So now I'm gonna go one by one. All right. You gotta go easy because the brake fluid thing can leak at the top. So just try to go slow on each one. Yeah, just like this. Doing it kind of slow. So I hope you can see how the piston is almost all the way to the back compared to the other one. So I'm just going to take it out and I'm going to push the other one. Push the other one the same way I did to this one. This C-clamp I got it really cheap at the Harbor Freight Tools. You don't have to buy an expensive one. It's pretty cheap. Alright, so we're gonna push the other one back just like I did on the other one. You know, I've seen some videos where they dismantle the whole brake assembly, and you don't need to, really, you don't have to dismantle it. I don't like it. I mean if it works this way, why to dismantle the whole thing, you know? It is just more work. Alright, little by little, slowly, just pushing the piston back. Alright. Alright, so it's pushed. So it's pushed. Alright, so we'll take it out. Now we're in the process of putting the new brake pads on. Alright. So this is the old brake pads, and we're just gonna get the new ones. Alright. Alright, so here it is, the new pads. Look all the meat it has. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of grease in the back. They sell it over there where you purchase the brakes, and just put a little bit on the back. This is supposedly to stop the squeaking, and I believe it does helps. All right, so I got this. I'm gonna put the little spring on one of the holes, and I'm gonna go ahead and push one of these in. The other one I'll do it later. Probably gonna have to use a screwdriver to lift this up a little bit and squeeze this in there. And I have to bring a smaller screwdriver. I need it. So I'll be right back. I almost forgot guys that it uses a spring on both sides. So I'm gonna put the spring on the other side too. One. There's the other one. Oops. Okay. Sí, hombre. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now we're talking. I'm just gonna put this in here, just like this. Yeah, you have to play a little bit with it. It's not easy, but eventually it will go in. With a screwdriver, you have to push this metal and back in. matter of this thing to go in. And got it. All right. So I got this brake pad in. So I'm just gonna put the other one. I don't know why this one it doesn't look like that. That's right, one is more in the other one, but it's because yeah, it's the piston. It's not equal, but it's okay. I think it'll work. All right. So we're gonna put the grease on this one, on the back. Right. So I have the grease. Now we have to make sure that the springs get inside the holes of each retaining brake, and to be able to do that I'm going to put this one like this first. All right. Okay. I got this one in the hole. And I'm just going to bring it all the way down. Coming off, and now I have to put this one in the hole. All right. It's just a matter to play a little bit. Alright, so it's in the hole. Now we're gonna push it down. This one is already in, and it's just a matter of sticking this in. Yeah, all you have to do is try to push that metal a little bit up, so that way this thing can go in, you know, just like that. And we're ready to install it. So now that we got this part done, we just could put it aside. All right, I'm just gonna put it aside. Right, somewhere around here. I just put it right on the back of this plate. I usually have a little hook, can't find it this time, but I bought a hook on a dollar store, and that's very handy for this stuff. So I'm just gonna throw WD-40. I'm gonna put the rotor back. All right, it went pretty good, smooth, nice. All right, so now it's time to put the nut. I put a lot of WD-40. All right, so it's time to put the spindle nut. This nut, it goes to, I believe, up to 250 pounds per pressure. Really tight. So I'm gonna get it going, and you can get one of those torque wrench at AutoZone or whatever, but it is important that you try to put it at least at the specified torque that they are asking. This is kind of like a heavy duty brake, and so here's the torque wrench. And so I'm just going to put it all the way to 250 pounds. This is the torque wrench right here, and I'm just gonna, what you do is you have the measurements right there, and it shows you where is the 250, so it's all the way up for the 250 pounds per pressure that this vehicle is asking, which is really tight. Once you reach the 250 pounds, you might want to go a little bit more. All right, so that's 250 pounds, and I'm just gonna get it. Okay, got it. That's 250 pounds, but I'm still gonna try to go like a quarter turn. And it is right there. So now we have to put the protector, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to go. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. I'm gonna reuse that pin. Use this pin. It's in good condition. This thing is just so that way it doesn't come out. So very important to put the pounds per pressure, okay guys? Alright, so once it's in, all you have to do is bend it. Bend the pin. Easier, of course, with pliers. I'm just going to get it. You always have to have the right tools in here. I didn't prepare, but it's alright. Remember that all my work is done at home. Alright, so I'm just trying to show you okay. So I just wanted to show you what I meant by bending this here. Bend the other side. Alright. So that way this prevents from the for the nut not to come up loose, hopefully. As long as we have everything to the torque specifications, we're good. So now we have to install the brake caliper. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so we have the caliper in here, and we're just gonna squeeze this thing in here. I'm gonna have to push. I have to push this a little bit back. All right, this is not allowing me. I should have gone all the way, but let me push it back. Okay, so I was able to open the brakes more. And I had to bang them a little bit, but I got it under, and I'm just gonna change the view of the camera so that way you can see better. But this is how I got it. Right, it's in there. You gotta align it with those two holes, and we're pretty much done. All right, so I got the back view, and like I say, I needed to align this. I'm gonna throw a little bit of a WD-40 on the holes. And we got the bolts. I'm gonna try to align this top hole first. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, so I'm trying to align this, and I think I got this one. It's just a matter of getting the other one, and if I'm not mistaken, that calls for a number, that calls for a 18 millimeter socket, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's an 18 millimeter. All right. Alright, so once we get this, where is it again? Okay, it's right here. Do not tighten it all the way, because you got to put the one on the bottom. Once you got it like halfway, start working on the one on the bottom. And the one on the bottom is easier. All you have to do is just find the hole, and I got it right there, and I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna tighten it. And this puppy was very tight also, so cannot use this torque wrench, it's too big, but I'm gonna use a metal tube to give it the final torque, which I want it really tight. Okay, so this, it was to show you how to change the brake pads and the rotor. But if you want to see how to change just the brakes without the rotor, I have another video and you can watch it. Just look for it. Brake pads 2006 for F-150, and I will show you how to change just the pads. You don't have to go through the long process of seeing the whole thing. All right. So like I mentioned it before, I'm gonna use this pipe to put it on the wrench and give it the final torque. This puppy was very tight, and that's the way I'm gonna put it, really tight. I'm not gonna take any chances. I seen these bolts coming off because they don't tighten it like the way it's supposed to. I'm not gonna let that happen. All right. So this thing is really tight, and it's ready to go. All we have to do is put the tire back on, test it. That's it. All right. So let's get the all right, guys, so let's get this done. Put the bolts. I'm still missing one nut. It's probably inside. Get it in a minute.